Man, here he come, man. You know what's up, bro.
Good googly moogly, what's up, nephew? What's up, baby? What's up, friend, man? Well, I see you. What's your name, man? You know, I don't even need to know your name because, if I sell you something and it was the wrong type of product or it was a replica, that's my bad, homie. I gotta, my investors, we be doing things and we be doing things. So good googly moogly, you gonna have to, let a nigga slide sometime. But I got you. Hey, I told you, nephew, I was gonna come through with some merchandise. Hold on. Let me show you something. Voila! Like magic. Good googly moogly. Look, check it out, nephew. Check it out. Let me talk to you for a sec. These hats right here, good googly moogly. You ain't seen these yet. These ain't in the streets yet, nephew. Look. See, I can see this right here in your future. I can see all these hats in your future, in your friend's future. Y'all need to come mess with your boy. See, y'all be going to lids. Y'all be going to all type of different places. But y'all ain't effing with your uncle. Come on now. Come on, friend. Hey. You a friend of my uncle? My nephews. You my nephew too. That's how we get down. Good googly moogly. All I'm trying to tell you is this, though. I ain't got nothing but heat. I'm talking about that fly stuff. Ain't that what y'all call stuff today? Y'all be like, that heat? Y'all put that shit on? Buy a hat for me. You gonna put that shit on. I'm trying to tell you, nephew. Look, this that real deal. Look. I know what you thinking. You probably thinking like, you can go buy this hat for about $5 to $6, maybe $7. No, the hell you can't, nephew. Look, cause you gonna tell you why? Cause this hat right here came from Chris Brown. Yeah, that came from Chris Brown right there. See, that's real ice right there. That's real ice dripping right there. Good googly moogly. You know what I'm saying? That's real water dripping. When it hit the ground and people like, oh, is that Chris over there? Is that Chris Brown? See, you gotta wear this, nephew. This that real Pro Bass hat. I'm trying to tell you, know what I'm saying? This that real Bass Pro Shops hat. This ain't none of that stuff that you can go to the actual store and get. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna wear a hat, why not wear a hat that Chris Brown actually had on his head? Huh? Good googly moogly. You got it. Come on now, nephew. Come on, nephew. Now, your uncle, I done sold a lot of fake shit to you, but this shit ain't fake. This that real deal. You know what I'm saying? Good material. It's a great hat. And let me look at it one more time. Yeah, that's Chris hat right there. I knew it was Chris hat because I went in his wardrobe and he told me, grab anything you want to. Good googly moogly. That shit is short. I know what you're thinking. I'm not pranking you. And in your mind, you saying, I know you pranking me. Chris Brown really had that on his head. Hell yeah, nigga. You think I'm gonna sell my nephew and his friend something crazy? Come on now, I wouldn't do y'all like that. I love y'all. Y'all like family. That clip right there, not that part. That clip with a big capital P at the end of it. Look, nephew, I'm gonna put that on the table right there. Cause you gonna buy this. I'm telling you. Look. I'm telling you right now, look. Like, look at it. Don't this look like Chris had it on his head? Yeah, that's Chris Brown hat. I'm trying to take nephew. Look, I wouldn't do that to you. Look, nephew. Look. Let's peep game, nephew. Let's peep game. Look, right. This is another hat I stole from Chris Brown collection though. But when in the midst of me stealing it from Chris, I didn't steal it, nephew, because that's crazy. Why would I steal from Chris Brown? But look though, he had it on his head when he came off stage. He had somebody cleaning it, wiping it down. I'm talking about wiping it down, nephew. Huh? Good Google. You come on, nephew. You ain't gonna find nothing better than this. Not this. Good Google Moogle. Nephew, let me holler at you real quick. Look. Look at her girl, huh? Look at her. A real ice girl. Wow, that's real ice dripping right there, nephew. Look at it. Look at that pink. You can't find this pink nowhere else. Sure, you can go to a Bass Pro. You know what I'm saying? You can go to their store and get it, but guess what? It ain't gonna be the same hat, nephew. It just ain't gonna be the same hat. Come on, nephew. Listen to your uncle one time. Put your friend on something. But hey, friend, you my nephew too. You a friend of my nephew, so I call you nephew too. You knew him for 10 years? So you knew me for 20 years. This is how we do it. Welcome to the family, you know what I'm saying? You family once you buy some product. You gotta buy some product though, nephew. You know what I'm saying? Good googly moogly. I ain't talking to you, nephew. I'm talking to your friend. But he my nephew too. But good googly moogly. Big game like this though, right? Look, guess who I seen trying to fight me over this though? When she seen me pick it up, she was like, what? How you gonna take that hat from me? Guess who it was? It's gonna blow your mind, nephew. Guess who tried to take this hat from me after seeing me take it from Chris Brown wardrobe? You ain't gonna believe this. Guess who it was? Good Google and move. It was Kim Kardashian. I I was like, Kim, good googly moogly, what the? I was gonna give it to her, but I told her, I said, look, Kim, if you can bend over and let me get up in it, hey, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it and you can have this hat. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't want to do that for me, nephew. So I said, Kim, get the hell out the way. You rich anyway. Shit. Good googly moogly. Tell your mama give me a call though, because you know I'll tap that. Good googly moogly. But look, peep game on this hat though. Kim, that's the hat Kim wanted, but she couldn't get it though. Nope. And she only wanted it because she seen Chris Brown come off the stage with it. She asked Chris for it, and Chris was like, oh, Kim, I'm sorry. He got the hat now. Good googly moogly. So you need to do your researches on me and Kim arguing backstage at Chris Brown concert. You know what I'm saying? He had Usher performing on stage with him, but I was like, Usher, your stinking ass, I don't want to have from you, Usher. You can't do a front flip and bounce on one leg like Chris Brown. You're not entertaining enough. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this hat right here. The GOAT. Man, we talk about the GOAT every day. We don't know who it is. Michael Jordan, LeBron James. LeBron James, Michael Jordan. Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's Michael Jordan, but that's just here, no there, though. But look, pick game on this though, nephew. Look. GOAT, G-O-A-T. Guess who I think the GOAT is? Nephew, I think it's you. I think it's you, nephew. Anybody I think is the GOAT, you the GOAT? Come on, nephew. Like, you know I wouldn't do nothing to you like that. Nephew, if I'm gonna sell you some shit, it's gonna be the finest shit, the flyest shit. This ain't none of the, this is, when y'all go buy y'all hats, y'all buy from wee shit. Y'all buy from everybody else in the world can go get y'all hats. But they can't get these hats, nephew. I'm telling you right now, nephew. Look, I'm gonna give you some time to just look at it for a second while I smoke on this. Look at it. Look. That's real white right there, real black. You know what I'm saying? This I ain't gonna tell you where I got it from because it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. I got this from Donald Trump Air Force One airplane, nephew. What? Okay. That's what your uncle did. Good googly moogly. You ain't gonna find nothing better than that. You hear me? Or do you hear me? Look, I really should keep this hat because I'm the GOAT. If you, I don't see nobody. Good googly moogly. Look, nephew, look. This hat right here alone gotta be about $50,000. It gotta be worth that. If Donald Trump was about to put it on his head, because you gotta think about it. I went on his airplane and then I got that. You know what I'm saying? I got that up off him because you know, yeah, because that's real. This, you know what I'm saying? That's Air Force One right there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no airplane flyer than that. What's flyer and more protective than the president plane? Come on now. You gotta get with the program, nephew. See all them hats that y'all got, y'all need to put that shit up. Take that shit to the dumpster, throw it away, and let the garbage man pick it up on Thursday. Good googly moogly. We're gonna get on with the next one. Oh my God. Guess who I seen in this hat though? Guess who I seen in this one? You ain't gonna even believe who I seen in this one. But I'm gonna give you some time so you can look at it, and then I'm gonna let you marinate on it. I'm gonna give you some time to think about it. Then I'm gonna let you know who had it on. I'm waiting on you. Good googly moogly. You took too much time, nephew. I'm about to go ahead and tell you who had it on their head. Huh? You ain't gonna believe what when I tell you who had this on their head. You gonna go crazy. Good googly moogly. And guess what? Guess who had it on their head? I couldn't believe he had it on. He was like, here, you can have this on. I was like, what? I can have this hat? Good googly moogly, but shit, that's what's up. You ain't gonna believe this. Michael Jackson kid. I was like, what? Man, and he told me, when he talked to me, he said, my daddy had that. I'm like, what? No, he didn't. I was like, come on, nephew. Good googly moogly. He had that on. I was like, what? That's gotta be worth $2 million for a hat, nephew. So if you ain't got at least $1 M, I can't give you that hat. I can't give you this hat. But I might give it to you though, because you my nephew. And I like you real. You know what I'm saying? You my nephew. So you know, shit, we can work something out. I'm just saying, nephew. But look though, this the one right here, chrome or hat. This that real one right here too, look. You know what I'm saying? You just What's happening? Good googly moogly. I see you. I know you see me, baby. That's how you walk up on a female with a chrome heart. You be like, who want me? You know, I'm a player from the Himalayas. Good googly moogly. Not that part, but that clip. And you know, they try to run up on you with this chrome heart. You gotta be like, I know you pranking me. I know you pranking me. You see me over here looking good and you wanna come holler at me? Hell no. You didn't wanna holler at me whenever I didn't have this hat, but now you wanna holler at a nigga, huh? Good googly moogly, nephew. You was not gonna find nothing better than this, nephew. Look, this is all heat. All heat. And these sunglasses, guess where I got them from? I'll throw this in there. I'll throw this in the end with the hats. Guess where I got this from? I got it from Gunna. I'm trying to tell you, I got it from Gunna. And then, yeah, he took him, he did a show. And he, you know what I'm saying? He liked the way I was dressed. He liked the way, because I was looking fly. He was like, who that is right there? Tell him to come here. Let me holler at him. So I pulled up on him. He like, bro, what's your name? I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm J Money. What's up, baby? Good googly boogly. What, you got an issue? You trying to press me? He had all his boys with him, though. So I kind of lowered my voice a little bit because I didn't want to get pounded out like, beep, 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 blue. Blue for the two, good googly boogly. He hit me in my jaw. More of the story is, he passed me the glass. I was like, wait, Gunna, you gonna give me the glass? You blessing me? Man, you crazy. Good googly boogly. I couldn't believe it though, but shit. He hooked the nigga up, nephew. So shit, I was with it. I was with it. And this cigar, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you who gave me this though. You know what I'm saying? This was like special delivery. Guess who gave it to me? Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler gave me this. Boy, you smoking, boy. 50 years, I'm finna let you hit this. He gave me this out of his own house. Huh? Good googly moogly, boy. This boy, come on, boy. I can't fuck. Boy, Adam Sandler cigar. He asked me to come over later on, so I might pull up on Adam tomorrow. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna smoke something, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna put something up in the air, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't gonna buy it, I'm gonna take it to, you know, to the next people that want to buy from, you know what I'm saying? But with all these hats and this cigar, and I ain't gonna throw the cigar in there because you know Adam Sandler want to smoke with me later on, so I can't just give you, you know what I'm saying, an answer on that. So you know, but everything else, the hat, the sunglasses, I let all this shit go for about like nephew. I let it go for about like talk with your boy too. Y'all can huddle up, you know what I'm saying. Both of y'all my nephews, but look though, for all this and the sunglasses, I let it go for about like $1 million. If you got $1 million, nephew, the hats is yours. But you gotta pay back. I don't do payment plans. I don't do cash app. I just do cash in my hands. I don't do cash app. They be charging you tax, so I might not get all my money. So you know what I'm saying? If you do cash out, then I'm getting like what, 900,000 and a little bit of change. Hell no, I need the whole M. You understand? So yeah, but you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got it, then I can just go ahead and go to the next house. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about it over the phone, but I can't leave this merchandise here with you and you know, and my new nephew. But good googly moogly, $1 million. If you got $1 million, you can get this. But this the newest shit on the streets, huh? Good googly moogly. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and leave because y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all ain't trying to be fresh. Y'all wanna look like everybody else. I'm gone. Good Google it. You gotta get $1 million, you come holler at me. That clip right there, good Google it movie. Man, y'all ain't talking about shit. Can you give me a ride, nephew? I'm you know what I'm saying? I walked over here. Can you give me a ride? Good Google it, moogly. I'm just saying, nephew. But y'all ain't talking about shit. But give your uncle a ride. Talk about the gas station too. Give me some cigarettes. Good Google it, moogly.